My name is Jenna and I am an elite swimmer, and last week I competed at the Australian swim trials where I was trying to make the Australian swimming team to go race at the World Championships in Singapore next month. It was a very big week of racing, to say the least, and throughout the week I recorded my reflections after each one of my races. I thought I would put together a video to show you what it's like racing at a 6-day long meet as a swimmer, because it's obviously very intense. For those of you who don't know, we swim the heats in the morning, and then if you make it through to the top 8, you progress to the final at night, and then if you are placed between 9th and 16th, then you're in the B final at night. To qualify for the Australian team, you needed to swim under a qualification time and also place in the top 2 in your race. I feel like I went into this meet with a different set of expectations to previous years, because it has been a pretty interrupted season for me, so I did not know what was going to happen. Anyways, I will leave you to it. Enjoy the video. Good morning. It is Monday morning and it's the first day of the competition today. I'm about to leave for the pool in like 20 minutes, and if I'm being honest, it doesn't really feel like I'm racing, which is the strangest thing ever. Normally, the day of my first race, I'm so nervous and I spend the whole morning using extra energy, I guess, worrying about the outcome. But I feel really calm right now, which is really unlike me. So we're about to go see if that's a good thing or not. I think it's a good thing though. I feel like I race better when I am excited and more calm rather than having worry. Anyways, had eggs and a bagel this morning for breakfast, and I just had a shower and I'm about to leave. So I will see you after I race. Hello, it is Monday after my heat of my 200 IM. Don't mind the lighting. I'm currently getting ready to have a nap. This morning was actually pretty good. It was a couple seconds faster than when I swam at nationals, and I feel like technically I did a really good job. I made it through to the final, which is good, and I feel like I still don't know what to expect. I think I actually have a better shot than what I came into this meet thinking in terms of a shot to make the Australian team, but it is going to be pretty tough. I'm still not feeling that nervous, which is quite nice, to be honest. I think a lot of the time I struggle to nap between heats and finals, so maybe I'll be able to get one in today. The word I would say for how I'm feeling isn't necessarily confident. I think it's more content. I feel quite content knowing that whatever the outcome is, it's going to be okay, which is quite nice. So it's now Tuesday, the day after my 200 IM, and last night did not go to plan. I swam a pretty good time, but I just feel like I should have been able to go a lot faster, and I mean, it's easy to say that in hindsight, but I just didn't swim the race the way I wanted. I would say that I'm still feeling quite positive though. I also just think I gave it my best shot and it just didn't happen to be good enough, and there's like literally nothing I can do about that. Obviously, it just wasn't meant to be. I feel like normally things like this would upset me a lot more, but I feel like I've come to realize that there is no point sitting on the result, I guess, because that was day 1. There's still 5 more days of competition that I've got to be ready for. I feel like I'm doing a good job at just like putting that behind me and just focusing on the next. The next one I've got is 200 freestyle tomorrow, and that's like not my main event or anything. It's not like I really have a chance in that race, but I think it'll be a good setup. And I also haven't swum under 2 minutes in like 2 years as well. Oh, my entry time is like 2:04 or something for my 200 freestyle. I think it'll be cool to see what time I can do tomorrow and practice getting up for a heat swim, because that's always quite difficult. I'm obviously quite disappointed, but I'm still trying to stay positive. It's still Tuesday and it's like nearly dark, but I think what I was trying to say before that I may have not said completely correctly is it's really important to develop the ability to refocus as an athlete. I think it's important to accept the outcome of your race or your competition and then see how you can improve for the next one. Good morning. It is now Wednesday morning, which is day 3 of the Australian swim trials. I'm about to leave to go race my 200 freestyle heat, and I think this will be a bit of fun. It should be fun. I don't really know how to race freestyle, if I'm being completely honest. I think I'm just gonna have to dive in and go for it and hope for the best. My goal, if I swim under 2 minutes or close to 2 minutes, I think I'll be quite happy. because I haven't done that in like 2 years. Hello, I am home after my 200 freestyle heat and I'm actually quite happy with how I went. I didn't make the A final or anything, but I made it through to the B. And for the first time in 2 years, I swam under 2 minutes. So I went like a 1:59. It's still quite a bit over my actual PB, but I feel like it's an indication that things are moving in the right direction. I feel like I swam it the way that I intended. I just kind of blew up in the back end a bit, so tonight gonna try to do the same thing and see if I can hold on a bit better. Anyways, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy. So I'm gonna relax now and get ready for the B final tonight. It's now the morning after the 200 freestyle. Last night I was pretty happy with my swim. I went on 1:59 again. I think it was about 0.4 faster than the morning. My splits were also a lot more even. It would have been nice to go a little bit quicker, but that's okay, did what I could. This morning though, I've got 200 backstroke and I'm so tired. I feel like it's always hard racing the day after you race the final. I could not sleep very well last night, purely because you have to be up and about so late for racing. So, see how this morning goes. If I want to make the final, I'm going to have to post a pretty quick time. My entry times are 1:16 and I think 1:13 is the 8th fastest times. I'm going to go make some coffee before I fall back asleep and I'll let you know how this 200 back goes. I reckon I can get myself up and about for it. I just woke up from a nap, as you can probably tell. But tonight I have the 2-back final. Hello? Anyways, this morning was like a 2:13, which is also the fastest time I've swum in 2-back by like 3 seconds since 2023, so I was really happy with that. I don't really know what to expect from tonight. I kind of just want to see if I can go a little bit faster than this morning. I want to see if I can take it out ever so slightly faster and make my third 50 a bit faster. Anyways, I mustn't be that stressed because normally I really can't nap between heats and finals. What I do think is a hack though is I've been putting my headphones on and playing really soft music, and then once I notice that I'm kind of starting to drift off to sleep, then I take them off. And what I do instead of focusing on all my thoughts is I just say to myself, I'm going to focus only on the music, and if I find my thoughts wandering, that I reshift my focus. I feel like that's kind of like meditation, I suppose. I will see you after my 200 backstroke. I'm feeling pretty chilled about it. Hello, I just got home from my 200 backstroke and I'm actually very happy with that swim. I feel like I went in with the thought of I have nothing to lose, so I'm just gonna go and see what happens. And I think I definitely raced better with that mindset. I think I'm gonna try and channel that for my 400. Because I'm getting quite nervous for my 400. But I feel like I'm pretty content with not making it in a way. I know it's not going to be the end of the world if I don't. I've just got to give it a good crack. So I think that's a good thing. That 200 backstroke tonight was 5 seconds faster than my entry time, which was what I swam last year at trials, which is pretty crazy. And my splits were pretty even. I went out in a 105 and came back in a 106 for a 211. So I'm very happy with that, and I think my coach was as well. I think that shows that I can do a really good split in my 400 IM for my backstroke. So that definitely gives me a bit of confidence. I'm going to try to get some sleep now. I am not racing tomorrow. I've got an extra day before my 400, so I will update you later on. It's the last day of competition today. I've got my 400 IM today, and honestly, I feel kind of calm right now, which is cool. But this is obviously my last chance to try and make this team, so I'm probably not going to be that calm later on, but that's okay. It's also my birthday today, so let's hope that birthday luck is a thing, because I think I'm going to need it on my side for today. I'm going to go to heats and try to not think about this too much, so I will see you after. I'm recording this quickly before I run out the door, but I'm about to leave for my 400 final. And this morning was a really good swim. I'm really happy with it, but I'm so incredibly nervous. It's like not even funny. I feel like I'm about to throw up. Anyways, I'm trying to embrace it, although I feel sick. I'm gonna head off now, so I'm gonna have to let you know how it goes after my race. So sorry, I did not do an update after my 400 IM, but I just got home from Adelaide last night after my racing, and I actually made the Australian team. Oh, that's so crazy. My 400 IM was a really good swim for me. I'm so happy with it. My splits were pretty much exactly what I wanted them to be. I ended up coming second and finishing under the qualifying time, so I got selected to go race at the World Championships next month in Singapore. My heat swim in the morning was really good, it was really controlled, and it was a good time. My backstroke split was the second fastest I've ever done, so I was feeling confident going into the final, but throughout the day I literally felt so sick. I was so nervous. I feel like by the time I got to the pool though, I felt so content and calm, and I think that's what caused me to have such a good race. Going into that final, I was like, you know what, it's gonna be okay no matter what. I just need to give it a crack, and I feel like that's exactly what I did. That is one of the only times where I felt like I was in a flow state. Like, I was calm, I wasn't stressed out during the race, I didn't feel panicked, I stuck to my race plan, and yeah, I got there in the end. Yesterday morning we had orientation, and we leave in a couple weeks to go to Darwin, and then we're going to Singapore. I'm also actually a team leader this year, which is kind of crazy. I feel like not that long ago I made my first team, but this is now my 5th time representing Australia on the senior levels. I don't know where the time has gone, but I'm so immensely grateful, and I really didn't know if I was going to get there in the end, but I think there's something like 40 athletes going, and there's a lot of rookies, which is really cool. Thanks to everyone who supported me this week, and there was quite a few people who came out and watched the finals on the last night, which was really cool, and all my squad mates were there cheering me on, so it was a really special moment. I feel like this week goes to show that not necessarily you can turn things around, because I feel like I performed pretty well throughout the whole week. I feel like it shows me that I can manage myself throughout a week of competition, which I'm actually very proud about. It's hard to step up on the last day when you haven't made the team and try to qualify. It was definitely a long week of waiting. So I'm really proud of myself for sticking at it and getting through the week. Anyways, I'm going to cap off this video here. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.